I have a sweet problem. No, you misunderstand. I'm sweet, but that's not the problem. The problem is that I like sweets far too much for my own good. And that is the basis for my earth-shattering conclusion. The term chocolate boy was invented for me. I love chocolate. I am a boy, hence proved. I bring it up because my next guest not only snatched away but proudly owned my patented term, with the key difference that like all expensive chocolates, he's not only sweet, but also deep and intense. Please welcome to the set of Not Just Superstars at the JW Marriott Sahar, Mumbai, the supremely talented Shahid Kapoor. Welcome to the show, Shahid.
Thanks, man.
Wow, love that look.
Thanks, man.
And are you still on black coffee and hardcore vegetarian diet, or have things changed?
Well, hardcore vegetarian, first time I've heard. Usually people say hardcore non-vegetarian. But yeah, I am a hardcore vegetarian because I don't even eat, for example, if there's cake or something and if it has egg in it, I won't eat it. I only eat eggless cake and stuff.
So what is this? Is this black coffee?
So this is actually regular coffee, but instead of milk, it has quinoa milk.
And it only contributes towards the way you look, not the way you act.
It actually contributes to how you are in terms of your internal health. It really doesn't help visually in how I look.
Yeah.
And, you know, after doing this for about 16 years, I've become somebody who believes a lot more in internal health than visual appeal.
Yeah.
You know, we have to, as actors, you have to be top of the game, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to push yourself harder.
Yeah.
The stakes are much higher, people's expectations are much higher. And you need to learn to understand where you want to draw the line and not become so obsessed with it that you're actually damaging yourself.
Yeah.
You know, they say na, ki when there's testosterone in the body, after a certain point, it turns into estrogen.
Ooh.
That's the rule of life, that even a good thing, if you do it too much, can actually be bad for you. So.
You know, we're talking about rule of life. Life for you has changed now.
Yeah.
You've got 2 kids. So how's a normal morning at the Kapoor household with 2 kids now?
I'm usually dragged out of bed by my daughter.
Yeah.
And for some reason, she's very kind to her mother.
Yeah.
And not very kind to her father, because mother can sleep, but dad has to get up.
So she would wake you up from your sleep, take you out of the bed?
She wakes me up out of sleep, from my sleep. She drags me out. We usually eat breakfast together. I have oats and raisins in them, and she likes that. You know, she likes to spend a little time. We have a little garden space outside, so she likes to spend some time chilling with me in the garden. And sometimes we talk about the sea or the birds, or sometimes we talk about what she did with her friends. Thanks to Meera, the kids have a very... they have a very busy schedule.
Yeah.
You know, they have days defined and designed for them, which I think is very good for children, you know, because you need them to stay occupied and do things that are constructive.
Is she intrigued by what you do?
She intrigued by what I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a specific place, there are a couple of places we like to go on Sundays because, you know, that's our time to take her out for a meal. I'm talking about Misha.
Yeah.
And
It's also the same case with the wife as well, I'm assuming.
no, with Meera, I have to go a lot more often. Otherwise, I'm technically called, you know, boring by her most of the times because I don't like to eat out that often. And
Right.
I'm a little more disciplined in my format and all that. But with Misha, so, you know, some people came running in and, you know, they wanted a picture and stuff. And I remember she was with me. And when we sat in the car, she asked me that why were they, you know, why did they want a picture with you? And so I had to actually explain to her because there's a song of mine that she really likes. And there's a song of Ishan's, which I know, that Jhingat song of Ishan's.
Right.
She really likes these 2 songs. So I had to explain to her that, you know, I think they also like that song. And so they wanted a picture with Papa. And, you know, so you have to try and simplify it and explain it in ways that kids can understand. But of course, I'm sure it must be weird for her to wonder why people who don't know us are interested in us.
Correct. So how has Meera changed your life?
Anybody you share your life with is somebody who influences you. All your experiences are shared. I think being a husband is a learning experience.
You were talking about your family and spending time with them. How about holidays? Do you plan that this is where you're going to go for a holiday, or is it Meera?
It's different, you know. It's like we take turns. So if one person does the planning, then the next time they come and, you know, throw it at you and say, okay, listen, last time I took all the headache, now it's your turn.
Oh, is that so?
And then it gets a bit competitive about which holiday was better.
Yeah. Who's a better planner?
We're different planners.
Okay.
You know, our tastes are actually quite different.
Which is?
Like, she would want to go to a museum when we go out of the country.
Right.
And I would probably just want to sit at a cafe and chill. So she has that need to discover, and I have that need to just do nothing and chill.
So you would plan for each other?
When you come back from a holiday, you should feel like you had a holiday.
Yes.
So whatever it it takes for somebody to feel like they had a good time and they had, they felt relaxed. Although holidays with children, actually, you need a holiday after that holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a lot.
And now you got two.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. So do you also like focus on the way you're dressed up on a holiday as well, or is it just a professional hazard?
It's something you have to decide what you feel about every day.
Yeah.
Because the problem is that you know that you're going to be clicked almost all the time, but you need to learn to kind of balance it out and not get obsessed with it.
It's also because it's a social media game, let's accept it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Who's got a better sense of style, you or Meera?
We have a very different sense of style. I think Meera dresses extremely well for her age and her stage and all those things, and for the fact that she's not somebody who's an actor who has had exposure to like all kinds of stylists and people explaining to you how you should dress or how you should, she's not had any of that.
Yeah. For all of us who struggle with body shapes like large and less large or fat and less fat, we have Shahid Kapoor and his friend, trainer and master of body transformations, Sameer Johra, to help sort it out for us. Welcome back to Not Just Superstars. Sameer, welcome to the show. But I know everybody loves to call you Sam.
We end up calling him Sam.
Yeah, because I don't somehow...
It goes more with that tough, mean vibe. Sameer is very soft energy.
That's true, yeah. I won't let a session get wasted here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's so many times, I've told him, I think my throat is bad today and, I think I'm very sore from yesterday's workout. He'd be like, really? Oh, 5 minutes we start, huh? So, yeah.
But how difficult is it when you're training a superstar?
We basically work project to project, so we have to do what we have to do.
So what was the first project?
I worked with him on Padmavat first, yes. So we did a little homework on what the look has to be.
Right.
We didn't want that modern kind of a body. We're doing a period film, so we don't want that modern veins coming out, like a GQ kind of a look. So we had to get into a look where he looked like a king and a little raw body, but at the same time, good body. Yeah.
But he never cribs about the kind of schedule exactly what he
everybody has a good days and bad days. Yeah. I'm sure everybody knows that.
So what's a good day for Shahid?
2 hours of hardcore training, non-stop. Bad day is like 2 hours of hard training again, but with little cribbing.
Yeah. Well, what is that one exercise you hate to do?
I used to hate training my legs and now that's my favorite exercise. I used to hate training my chest and now that's my favorite exercise because those were my weakest body parts.
When I started going to the gym, the only parts I would work on is the bicep and the tricep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even care for a shoulder.
My biggest problem in life always used to be that I have very big arms. Like my bicep and my tricep would just grow abnormally large.
You spoke about that, chest and legs were the weaker parts. Which you think is his strongest body part?
I think his back is strong.
Back? What do you think, Shahid?
Bicep is strong.
I think my brain. I think you need to have a really strong brain.
Yeah.
It's all in the head.
Right.
If you have the right attitude, you can overcome everything.
You had a different physique when you started your career. Of course, your transformation and the transformation of the industry's outlook towards fitness has changed.
When you start out, you just want to look your best.
Yeah.
With time, I think that mindset evolves into, understanding that you're an actor.
Yes.
And fortunately, cinema is also evolving and growing beyond abs and arms. My job as an actor is to transform, is to keep changing myself and changing my silhouette. At least that's what I really enjoy doing. And I think that's what people have liked of mine so far. Yeah, so I think it's important as time goes back to understand that you're not a bodybuilder, you're not a dancer, you're not, you're an artist. And sometimes that might require you to look your best and sometimes it might require you to look your worst.
But that must be hard, right?
Oh, I'll tell you something, honestly. When Shahid called me for the briefing of Kabir Singh, he was in Padmavat look. And he said, "Mujhe mota hona hai." So for 5 minutes, I thought he was joking with me. So we had to totally deconstruct his body.
Right.
So in his case, for the first look that we did, the alcoholic, we had to put on 8 kilos.
And then getting back into the super fit he is.
Yeah, where he lost about 15, 16 kilos. Huh?
Yeah, even for that, we didn't want... See, the tonality of the film was very real and raw.
Yeah.
I was playing an MBBS student. So my discussion with Sam always was that, Sam, we have to lose everything that people associate with me as a star. We have to lose all that and become very normal and very real.
Yeah.
Our interpretation of the character was that he's not aggressive because of his muscles. He's aggressive because of his attitude. So we worked on that.
I'm glad that you spoke about being aggressive because it's time for the first game of the show where both of you will have to be a bit aggressive. The name of the game is Buzzkill. Sameer sir,
Please.
this one's for you.
Thank you so much.
Shahid, this one's for you. Yeah, please try the bamboo, please. I'm going to ask you a question. If you think your opponent doesn't know the answer, blow the horn.
Arey?
Then you blow the horn.
Yeah, so that you're putting him in the spot. If he gives the right answer, -10 to you. If he gives the wrong answer, then -10 to
Psychological
him.
game hai.
If none of you press this horn, then both of you will have to take a shot of the freshly squeezed,
Fab.
cold pressed bitter gourd juice.
Fab.
Fab. Here we go. How many steps are there in a Surya Namaskar?
11.
No.
I don't need to answer the
Yeah,
question.
that's why he's just blown the horn. It's 12.
What you missed by one step?
Sam, -10. Okay. What is generally considered rude in Japanese restaurants? Oh, yeah, it was him who blew the horn.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Do I have options?
Yeah,
Yeah, give me an option.
the option is dash, dash, or dash.
Arey? Because there are a few things that are considered rude in Japan.
Okay, give me one and then I'll...
Wearing shoes.
Okay. It's to do with money. Chalo.
What's to do with money?
Yep.
Giving a tip.
Oh, brilliant. Sam, -10 to you. Okay, here we go. What is the capital of Turkey?
Istanbul.
See, got it.
Yeah,
He
wrong
got
answer.
it. Well done. -30.
It's the wrong answer.
I know.
Sir. Ankara.
Istanbul is the most popular place in Turkey.
Yeah. Okay. -30. Which sea creature has 3 hearts?
Because even I don't know. You think I won't know it, you have to press the horn.
Let me give you a hint.
आगे hint चालू हो गया तेरा यार.
This animal has something to do with number 8. Okay.
What an amazing hint. You have no idea still. Octopus.
Yes, of course, it's octopus. But again, -10 to you, so -40. How many sides in total would 3 triangles and 3 rectangles have? Sameer is like,
टोटल कितने होंगे?
Total कितना होगा?
तो 3 to 3 9 हो गया ट्रायंगल का.
Correct.
और रेक्टेंगल के 4 होता है.
correct होता
तो
है.
3 into 4 12 होता है. 9 and 12 21.
Brilliant. -10 to you, so it's -50. Which ocean surrounds the Maldives?
Indian.
Yes. Brilliant.
I knew you'd know.
-50, -10. Shahid, congratulations. You won the game.
Thank you.
Here's a hamper from the gourmet box.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
They say a body is made in the kitchen, which kind of explains why my body thinks it's a samosa. But enough about me. Let's talk about you two also. Shahid, looking at your physique, does it surprise people that you're a vegetarian?
That I'm a vegetarian?
Yeah.
It surprised me, first of all, because when I turned vegetarian, I did have this huge fear that, how am I going to be able to get my body to look a certain way and, will it come in my way? I had those fears when I
Yeah.
started out. But my best body, I think, when I look back in time, the first time I really made impact was Kamine. And Kamine was well into my career. I was a complete vegetarian when I did it.
But it's a myth, right? That they say that if you're
I'm a vegetarian myself.
You're a
so it's-
vegetarian yourself.
Yes.
Do you cook food?
I can make parathas and I can make very nice tea and coffee. I used to make nice omelets, but then I turned vegetarian, so now I don't do that.
Who else in your family?
My wife is an amazing cook, but she
Really?
refuses to cook because she feels the kitchen in our house is too small.
Huh?
So she tells me when we shift to a bigger house with a bigger kitchen, then I'll cook for you. So I'm still waiting when
Yeah.
she'll cook for me.
The fact that you said that your wife hasn't cooked for you because the kitchen's very small.
She does. I mean,
No, I'm
but
just
she
kidding.
cooks once in like 2 months.
Yeah, but the kitchen here at the JW Marriott Sahar is massive, and the chef has made something special for you two. Chef, we have Shahid Kapoor on the show today.
Okay,
So, what are we preparing for him?
we are doing Vietnamese rice pepper roll.
Wow.
We'll dip into water. We'll put iceberg lettuce first. We have fresh asparagus, some carrots which are blanched already. We have got fresh tofu, fresh basil, some coriander and mint. Now the main thing, the rolling.
It's vegetarian rice paper roll.
Vegetarian is written all over it because it's all
Yes.
green. Sam, you want to go first? Thank you.
Is there anything you have given up on that I'm not going to have this, apart from non-veg?
I avoid pure sugar.
Yeah.
And I try and avoid gluten.
Is this the same when he's on a holiday as well?
No, no, no.
Actually, on holidays, it's very funny.
Yeah.
No, we always start off by trying to be disciplined. By the end of it, Sam just tells me, Shahid, yaar, you're going to take a break for a week. Yeah, just eat what you want. We'll figure it out when you come back. So it's usually like that.
So he's very chilled out about that. Okay, my trainer says go ahead and eat anything. I'm going to go ahead and eat anything.
He needs to understand who he is dealing with. I need to understand what he needs me to do for me to get where I have asked him to get me.
You know, is he more of a friend or more of a personal trainer or a teacher? How do you look at him?
I would definitely say Sam is a friend.
Sam is a friend?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, it's time to test your friendship in our next game. Simple game where you get 5 seconds to answer top 3 things that come to your mind when you hear my question. After you've given your answers, ring the bell. Because if you don't ring the bell, your answers won't count.
So we need to press this.
Yes. Shahid, 3 things Meera hates you doing.
Sleeping a lot, being very specific about what I eat, and not wanting to go out.
Ooh, almost 5 seconds. Brilliant. Sam, ready? 3 things Shahid has in his pocket.
Phone and phone.
Time's up.
I don't have 3 things in my pocket. That's a wrong question to ask somebody. There are very few people in this room who would have 3 things in their pocket.
Phone and phone.
That he carries with him, maybe you can say, but not in my
What do
pocket.
you think he carries?
Gym
with
bag, phone, and maybe his bike keys.
Shahid, 3 things you don't do in the bathroom.
3 things that I don't do in the bathroom. I don't eat in the bathroom. I don't exercise in the... What do you mean?
5 seconds खत्म हो गया.
यार ये बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड क्वेश्चन था. इसके लिए 7 सेकंड मिलने चाहिए थे.
Okay.
नहीं, मैं हार गया उसको जीतने. मैं हर जगह competitive हो जाता हूँ. Calm
Okay,
down.
here we go. 3 ingredients in a banana smoothie.
Banana, milk, and peanuts.
Yeah.
पीनट नहीं होते बनाना. ये इसमें कुछ भी इसके बन में है. ये एस्पैरागस बोल देता तो बोलता हाँ. चलो यार. और ये शो खत्म होते ही तुझे आके बोलेगा कैन यू बी माय पर्सनल ट्रेनर. होने वाला है. देख लिया मैंने. चलो.
Here we go. 3 fruits that start with F.
I don't know 3 fruits that start with F.
Oh.
What are the 3 fruits that start with F? Anybody knows? F. मेरे मन में फाल्गुनी पाठक आ रहा था. और दूसरा मेरे मन में फ्रूट आया. फ्रूट F.
I like
कौन से फ्रूट होते हैं? कमीनो, ये सवाल का जवाब दो. कौन से 3 फ्रूट है भाई?
कौन से 3
का नाम
No,
फर्स्ट होता
we'll
है.
make it simple. Okay, name 3 fruits.
बोलो.
Figs.
1. Name 3 ना. You have given me 5 seconds to answer this question. It has been 18 minutes and nobody has still answered a second fruit.
Okay, but I'm going to change it for you. Okay, here we go. Name 3 fruits.
That's it? That's your question?
Yeah.
Banana, strawberry and fig.
Now we got to pay. Okay, here we go.
Name 3 fruits, you know, really, I feel like this is Misha sitting on a couch and answering, you know, whether she's going to get admission in some, you know, junior KG or something. Name 3 fruits. What an intelligent question. And I almost didn't answer that also. Yay.
Name 3 veggies. Bacon, kaddu, apple.
Apple. Apple. इस आदमी को fab. Apple.
It was a 2-minute silence on what you did. Like you made your own question and you still didn't answer it.
Sorry, you can't say that because he didn't ring the bell.
Absolutely.
So he didn't ring the bell.
Sir,
So you can't give judgment.
yeah.
Absolutely.
He said, I don't want to be judged.
3 sports that use a bat.
Cricket, hockey, and ice hockey.
Right.
The answer, according to you, should have been cricket, baseball, and table tennis.
Table tennis, correct.
According to you, that's the answer.
Correct. And also he didn't press the ring.
So you should tell us what your expectations are, then we'll be able to answer.
Shahid sir, the next question is
Yes.
3 dream cars you would have in your garage and the cars you actually have, sir. This is the expectation. Now the question. Here we go. Okay, Shahid, 3 dream cars you'd have in your garage.
Range Rover, Porsche Cayenne, and a Jaguar.
Ganti!
Okay, I'll give it to you. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, here we go. 3 holiday destinations in Europe.
Greece, London, and Rome.
Well done. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Shahid.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For being such a sport. We've got hampers for both of you.
Thank you.
Shahid,
Thank you, man.
this is for you.
Thank you.
Sam, we've got this hamper
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Now, this is hamper from Just Like That.
All right.
And I'd like to thank both of you for being on the show. You both are phenomenal, competitive as well. and so much fun to chat with. Before you leave, I would request Shahid to please sign this goblet for us.
Okay.
And that's not all. We have these hampers from Soul Flour. Shahid, this is for you.
Thank you so much, man.
And
Thank you.
Sam. Wow. It takes a second to make an impression and a lifetime to make memories. Let's just say that the last 30 minutes have not only confirmed our fantastic impressions, but also given us more than our fair share of memories.